either of you boys seen the viral sensation Hot Tuah?
I just saw that yesterday.
I'm tired of it now.
It's one of those. This is one of those memes that I think is like the boomer and millennial generation just love it, and it just doesn't make sense to our generation as much. Did you ever find it funny?
No.
It's just.
We think boomers like it even more,
bro. There was this tweet the other day that was like, these people genuinely live in a different universe to us, and it was like quote tweeting, just like this. Did you remember that the lady on the airplane that was like, these motherfuckers are not real?
Yeah.
And someone had photoshopped the Hot Tuah girl's face onto it, and it was like, these motherfuckers gotta learn to Hot Tuah. And the thing was like, no way someone did this. They're wrong for that. Loads of laughing. They're wrong for that. and loads of the like, you get like 50-year-old people in the comment section like, nah, this is crazy. Laughing.
joking.
Like crying
Oh my
emoji.
God.
They have to be bots. Because you don't...
Yeah.
You can find this tweet because I remember exactly what it was. It was like, these people live in a different universe to us, if you can find it on Twitter.
Yeah.
And like, the sense of humor is just so far off ours, it's insane.
I do think that a lot of it, like, you see this Facebook humor, it's just built off of bots. I think most of these things, they'll just take, like, it'll be like scraping the internet for popular posts. It will just take the media from it, repost it, and AI will just generate the caption. And I reckon it's all just automated.
Yeah.
Because I really struggle to see anybody under the age of like 30 finding what you just described as funny.
Yeah. And to that extent.
Yeah, here we go. Someone called Hot Tuah a co-worker meme, and honestly, it's pretty spot on. It's the kind of meme that people who aren't constantly exposed to funnier things online all the time see and think is just the funniest thing ever. They show it to us, and we have to pretend to laugh.
Yeah, that's so real.
That is true.
Bang on.
Yeah, because if you've never seen anything like really funny and you're shown something like that, you probably would laugh at it.
Yeah. But it feels forced upon us.
Yeah.
And she's another one who's making like a career out of it. Like,
I mean, if that's what you want to call it. She went on stage with Zach Bryan, the famous US country thing, and started singing on stage.
Do you know what reminds me of the yodeling kid? Do you remember the yodeling kid?
Yeah.
In like Walmart, blew up, and then he became like, he was like touring America and stuff like that. He's still about now.
He's massive now. He's put out a song that's genuinely a banger.
Yeah, he's still about.
Have you heard his latest song?
I would have
Mason
assumed that he would have had
Mason Ramsey.
some sort of drug addiction, because you see when they get famous that young, like, they're pretty much destined for a heroin job.
Bro, his latest song, look at him now. That was him back then. Look at him now. His latest song, you won't be able to play it because it's
damn.
it'll be copyrighted.
He looks like he sings at like Christian festivals.
Yeah, he does. Sings about the Lord.
Damn.
He looks like an industry plant emo rock guy.
He does.
Well, he is an industry plant now. I mean, he's been since he was like 8.
Yeah.
He was brought into.
But it's like, I think it's just an American thing, because you remember Cash Me Outside? How about that?
Yeah.
That was huge. But to be fair, at the time, I found that really funny.
Yeah,
and if I look back now and you saw edits of people going, Cash Me Outside, how about that? You just wouldn't, well, you just laughed.
Nah, but you can't judge it with like, because obviously the stuff we found back in the time, like everything has their time.
But also, that's all there was back then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
And so if they're just on Facebook, that's all they see.
Yeah. But didn't she make 50 million a month on OnlyFans?
Yeah, she was like the highest seller at one point.
Yeah, she had like the highest ever.
Who? What?
Danielle Brogoli.
Which is fucked because she just turned 18.
Yeah, it was like instantly.
So I just think this Hot Tuah thing feels about 5 years too old, 6 years too old.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's spot on the idea that it's like co-worker banter. Like you come and you go, oh, have you seen that Hot Tuah girl?
That's so true.
Right.
It's just easy small talk, isn't it?
Easy
because you know they're going to have seen it.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that the root to all virality lives on Facebook.
You think?
I think if you want to truly become viral, it has to exist on Facebook, because that is where anybody over the age of sort of like 35, 40, they're logging in every day. That's where they get their humor from. And that you just can't avoid that. If you want to go like viral in the sense of, oh, okay, you know, like all the kids in school are doing it. But if you genuinely want like true virality where you can borderline become a household name, I promise you, Cash Me Outside would have banged on Facebook.
Yeah, that's true.
And that Mason Ramsey kid absolutely banged on there because they go, oh, what a cute kid, like da da da. And then the other one's like, how can she be so disrespectful? Da da da. So
you do have to hit the boomers.
You have to get the boomers on board.
Back to your stuff, I reckon some might not hit, but some might hit. If you posted it all to Facebook, you'd make serious money.
I tried that because I was thinking, hit the boomer market. That's a whole different market. I haven't got that on TikTok or anything. I posted it and people on there ripped me to shreds. They were like, I think I've told you this before. They're like, oh, since when did Freddie Mercury become a nonce? And stuff like that. They're honestly just full of older people just ripping me to shreds. Like, just basically calling me a nonce because I've got a mustache. And when I did the fitness content, Lad Bible did like a compilation of my posts and put it on Facebook. Oh my God, they ruined me on there. They just ruined me. Just purely because of
I didn't know
the mullet
Facebook
and the mustache.
looked like that.
No. Facebook, man, I'm telling you, so we
worst.
put our podcast clips on there. You go to any of the comments. I promise you, the top comment will say virgins.
No way.
1,000
He's
thumbs
not
up.
wrong.
Yeah, it
Views on
is.
Facebook though.
What's that?
Do you get views there?
It's one of those like if something goes, it goes. Otherwise, it just.
You know what did
flops.
really well for us on Facebook, but rest in peace to her now, is the Sophie Anderson stuff. And we had her on.
Yeah.
And it was all of the sex-related clips and the sex worker stories, because it's obviously a lot of horny men on there.
Yeah.
horny,
damn.
men that are fed up with their wives, and so they go on there just to live through
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
That's
and it's it made the gammons in the comments. I don't think I've ever been on a Facebook video where it's somebody or like a podcast where people aren't cooking.
Yeah.
whoever it is. It is ruthless on Facebook.
I feel like there's just no loyalty on Facebook. Like, whereas on Instagram or TikTok, you can build a following of people like genuinely like you. So your videos get pushed to those people. On Facebook, it gets pushed to like random people who couldn't give a shit about you. So they're just unleashing.
Yeah.
They're
The
full of
only
anger.
things that they like on there are magic tricks.
Oh my God. They do so well on
Mate,
there.
that Julius Dean fella built his entire career off of
Yes.
satisfying middle-aged mothers.
No. Ooh.
Ooh.
Does that sound like something that you might be able to achieve?
Tell me more.
I'll ask Chip's Xbox friend. We'll be able to give us more info on that.
You know these like mad Facebook trolls, yeah, like that are middle-aged mums and stuff. Have you ever like looked at a mate and gone, yeah, your mum's definitely one of those people? Because I couldn't imagine any of my mates' parents doing that.
What, getting Larry on Facebook?
Just like being that online troll.
I know what you mean. I don't think I've got any friends who have mums like that. But I've seen people, like when I'd go to school with people and I'd see other people I'm not friends with, you see their mums, you're like, yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah.
My mum uses Facebook, and funny enough, she watched Chris's cat video. You know, where he turned his cat into Manuel Neuer, and he says like it's his biggest regret because I think he's told ESPN. You'll have to confirm this with him, but I think he told ESPN like, yeah, you can post it, whatever, I don't care. And they posted it and got 200 mil on his video, and that will have made. I mean, like, God knows what the CPM is on Facebook. Probably pretty decent.
Man, I reckon it made him like tens of thousands.
Yeah. Oh, easy. So there's mental. 200 mil on such a full video. Just someone's just nabbed it. Like
You know,
that.
the most fun
Crazy.
thing is, I went several years believing that video was real.
Did you?
I never knew it was fake.
No way.
Yeah. I thought that was real.
Actually,
And then I remember he just brought it up in conversation, like, yeah, my fake cat video, like, at dinner. And I was there like,
To be fair, he doesn't say it in the video, does he?
I was, no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
That's why I did so
He
well.
holds it out to me.
I was absolutely
funny.
livid about that. Something you guys won't be livid about is the amount of female attention you all get. Why are your fangirls so, why do they like you?
I actually have the answer for this. It's because we have a lot of sisters, so we're very, like, we're not laddish. You know what I mean?
We're aware that like women have menstrual cycles.
Yeah, we're aware of these things. Every
what is
month
tampons.
digging them up
Should
in the
be
garden
free.
and stuff like that. They should be
Just
free. There you go. Now you're cooking.
Yeah.
No, but I genuinely think it's just the we.
I think it's because you're both attractive.
It helps for sure.
It helps. But because the humor is like slightly edgy.
But
And
I
then
don't think
besides that, I don't get it.
I don't think we push any like any line of being like too laddish in our humor. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Because the reason why I'm asking is because me and Chip are struggling.
with the female audience.
But we think it might be because we aggressively discuss like wanking.
Yeah, it will be stuff like that for sure.
And I think that
don't know,
turns
'cause I
off
think
that audience.
When I did my a lot of my like most serious fans always talk about the surfboard story. Do you remember the one on the?
But that's
Fellas
like a
road
one-off.
But you're a thirst trap guy. Like you just look like a
You
thirst
do.
trap.
No. And you know what you do? You repost every fucking
Always
fan
looks
edit.
in an edit.
This is not
that's
true.
So
You
true.
repost-
That is so
At
true.
one point, I genuinely saw an Instagram story of you begging for more.
What?
No, seriously. There was one saying, guys, I love these edits, but please keep making
Oh,
them.
you
like,
did do that. You
yeah,
did
he did do
I
that.
do love them. They're
Yeah.
so funny.
He does love them.
The one where we're in a club, honestly, I watched it about 1 billion
He
times.
loves that.
When we're in a club and we're like dancing to Toxic Britney Spears and I like tap George on the nose and do a little slut drop. It's so funny.
That's what I mean. He's
and
hitting
they
slut
synced
drops.
it up and they synced it up to the actual song and then made an edit after. I was like, this is so funny. A lot of the times when I do it to push the podcast because we don't have a clipper.
Yeah.
We don't post on TikTok. So whenever there's clips of us on like this Batch and Arthur podcast related, it's really the only way that we're on TikTok. So I do repost all of them, to be fair.